Hey, we are heading into a dangerous season. I'm shooting this video towards the end of September, almost October, and this time of year can potentially be really dangerous for your health. I'm gonna tell you why. Many different reasons. One, some people think about, well, we're going the colder season, more indoors, there's more germs. That part's not true. There's always germs around. But it's what we do is we deplete ourselves, we get ourselves run down, and we're more able to get sick. We're less resistant to the germs, the viruses, the flu, different things like that. So the other thing is we're going into this season, the colder weather, so it takes more energy to keep your body warm. Way more temptations around. We get cold, we have these comfort foods, hot chocolate, coffee, warm drinks, but also we've got Halloween, we've got Thanksgiving, we've got Christmas, and you've got all these more temptations. You have more things on your plate in terms of more obligations. Maybe you've got traveling to do for the holidays. Maybe you've got family to deal with, which is stressful. You've got shopping to do. You've got all these things that could potentially run your health down. And you can totally avoid this by just some simple planning, okay? So number one, you know you're going into more temptations. You know there's going to be more limitations on your time. You want to make sure that your chiropractic adjustment schedule, your spinal rehab schedule, your fitness schedule, you want to make sure that's really tight, that there's no way that you can miss those things. And in fact, I always try to increase my intensity, increase my amount of fitness and the fitness that I'm doing around the holidays, because I know that I'm going to eat more junk. I'm a sucker for sweets, so I've got to be really cautious of that. So that's number one. Number two, you got to really plan your time, because there's going to be times that you're going to be traveling. Again, you're going to have Christmas parties. You have more obligations to do. So you want to start to look at it now, October, November, December. You're going to have these limitations on your schedule. You got to make sure, again, the things that are important to you are scheduled ahead of time, and you've got plenty of time to do those things that are important in your life. So don't let the lower priority things fill up your life. I mentioned the fitness as far as that's going to help you burn more calories to offset some of the extra things that you're going to be doing, okay? The other thing is with germs, a lot of people now are using a lot of these hand sanitizers. And I'm not totally against the hand sanitizers, depending on which kind you use. In our office, we have some essential oil ones that are very natural. But two things I would caution you on the hand sanitizer. Number one, a lot of the commercial ones contain something called triclosan, which has been shown to be a hormone disruptor. That's really bad for your health. Number two, you don't want to be just depleting germs all the time. Just like working out, when we lift weights, our muscles get stronger. Well, if everything in your environment is totally clean, you're not ever exposed to germs, what do you think will happen to your immune system? It's going to get weaker. So you've got to challenge it a little bit. And I'm not saying to walk around everything dirty, never to wash your hands, but don't be using a hand sanitizer 4,000 times per day, because it's going to run your system down. Then the obvious things, of course, getting your chiropractic adjustments, taking things like vitamin D, really watching your sugar levels so that your immune system is high. Well, last thing I'll tell you is that if you're getting to those points where it's like, hey, it's a week of travel, maybe you got a lot of things on your schedule, you feel yourself getting a little bit run down, take a little extra time, take a nap, go to bed a little bit earlier, schedule some time off where you can just relax. So you don't get completely run down and then get sick. You don't catch that before it starts to run down. But just, again, a little bit of planning, a little bit of forethought will make a huge difference as you move into the season. Because you don't want to wake up on the other side, on New Year's Day and go, oh my gosh, I gained 10 pounds, I'm sick, I spent all this money I didn't have, and you're going to be super stressed out. It's not worth it, right? So check out that part of the season, check out of that part of the season, and invest in you, invest in your health, invest in things that are important to you.